Hello ladies and gentlemen, Romulus here with Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness, the new expansion by Paradox Development Studio for the game Victoria 2. This I just recently got this. I've been playing vanilla Victoria 2 for about a couple months. I know the basics of how this game works. I know how the economy works. I know how the tech works. I think I'm half decent. I mean, I shouldn't embarrass myself really, but this game takes place in the Victorian era of 1836 to 1936. 100 years of gameplay, and that does sound short in terms of like if you look at Crusader Kings 2, and if you look at Europa Universalis 3, it does seem kind of short, but 100 years in this game actually goes very long, and you know, saying like in 100 years the United Kingdom can't completely fall apart, which makes them overpowered and the easiest nation to play as in the game. They can't really fall apart because they have India to rely on, they have their colonies to rely on, they have a good position, they're number 1 in the world. They're ranked number 1 in the world. France is ranked number 3 in the world. Russia is ranked number 2 in the world. So, these are the big 3, you know. The big 3. So, I'm going to choose to play as France, as they're in a good position to assert their naval dominance, as well as they're in a good position to assert their colonial dominance, as they can expand to Algeria, Tunis, and Sahara, and so on and so forth. I could play as Spain, but I'd rather play as France because I don't know how the Spanish campaign would work. I mean, it seems pretty tough. I'm not really good at managing Spain because they have such a small population. Well, in comparison to France, United Kingdom, and the Russian Empire. They have a rather small population, and managing that along with the ideologies and trying not to fall over to a fascist dictatorship or a socialist dictatorship and so on and so forth, it's kind of difficult, and I don't want to, you know, force my hand on any ideas, so I'll just go for France, who starts off in a relatively strong position. They recently lost, you know, the Napoleonic Wars about 20 years ago. Well, actually, yeah, 20 years ago. Around 24 years ago, and right now they're at their lowest point in the 19th century, I believe. Yeah, all they have now is just northern Algeria, France, and colonies dotting around the place. Actually, they're not at the lowest point because they actually still have Alsace-Lorraine, and in history, France lost Alsace-Lorraine to the Prussians. Well, the North German Confederation, and they were able to form Germany with, you know, they were able to create the German state. So we're going to be trying to stave off the Prussians, and we're going to be trying to stave off the United Kingdom as well from any incursions colonially. In a land war, I think I can pretty much destroy the United Kingdom. However, they have a superior navy, which, if I'm able to successfully manage mine correctly, I can outwit them and outsmart them and hopefully outbest them. So let's begin this. Enough talking, time for gameplay. Adapting history, loading screens, and here we are in the world of 1836. I have loads of colonial points. Wow, that's crazy. Oh wait, I clicked the United Kingdom. Nice. Nice. You know, I'm gonna cut this out because that was a failure. Actually, you know, I'll leave that in there. I'll leave that in there because this is already gonna go off so well. I can already tell. France, yeah. That never happened, ladies and gentlemen. That never happened. Okay. The violin music continues to play. So, the French start off with a decent land army in France proper, but they do have a land army in Algeria, which is ridiculously large. Wow, that's quite a large amount of troops. That's more than 40,000. I don't know the exact math. I'm far too lazy to do the exact math. Right now, they have ridiculous scale. Oh my god, 9,000 troops holding just these areas? I guess that's fine. Like, that doesn't really sound correct, but who am I to question the French military regime? We have Quebec, parts of Quebec, French Quebec, Actually, this is its own territory. Saint Pierre and I'm not gonna try. Miquelon, I guess. Miquelon. 100% French. 500 population. Nice. We're gonna need some bureaucrats there. We'll need like 5% more before we can turn that to a regular state. So let's go to the meat and butter. The complete and total awesomeness of this one. We can create a battle plan. Let's do it. Let's start this off. Plan awesome. Okay, apply. Plan awesome. This is how it's gonna go. We're gonna have third army here. Wait, no, we're not gonna have third. We're gonna do an arrow. We're gonna do a small, slim arrow. We're gonna take from Toulon and we're gonna go all the way there. And then we're gonna build a naval base here in Montpellier, and just go down as well there, so we can reinforce the position in Algeria, and then we'll hold off here till we get reinforcements, and then we'll move our infantry in, and we'll win. Yeah. Oh, this should be blue. Yeah, blue. Blue. Where is blue? Here it is, blue. And then you two, you have to be blue, because we're France, and we are blue. Okay, so let's not save that. Actually, that's a horrible idea. Get rid of that, please. There we go. Let's delete that horrible idea. That's not actually. I can share it with my ally members. All right. No, delete. Delete. We don't need. Cancel. Okay, there we go. We don't need that. So right now we're gonna start influencing the two Sicilies. Can I form an alliance with them? They will accept. Diplomatic value of 166. There you go. We're gonna start influencing the two Sicilies so we can get southern Italy in our fold, since it seems that the Austrians have hegemony in the rest of Italy, which is the main part, which is right here. We'll get the bigger countries. We're in a decent relationship with Greece. We won't try to act on that yet, because we don't want to get pulled into any wars with the Ottomans so far. Serbia is actually in their sphere. Nice, I didn't know that. Okay, France has cordial relations. Where do I see that? There we go. Cordial relations with everyone who's pretty much near me, except for Spain. But that's because they themselves are a great power. So let's send them an alliance offer. Let's start to work on putting a country in our sphere that's away from us. So we could see here that there's Kingdom of North Angola. Wow, what's that? That's new. I never. Wow, I never know. Well, this must be a new thing. This must be the Heart of Darkness Protectorate system. Undoubtedly, it is. Okay. So, before we start the game, I'm going to start on clean coal for tech. I'm going to check how we're doing. We have iron. Okay, we're making luxury furniture, ammunition, paper mills, and wineries. We have a very good budget. In fact, I'm going to lower taxes on the rich, raise tariffs by 10%, increase administration costs, and bump up education a tiny fraction. There we go. So now we're not taxing the rich, so they can start modernizing our economy. So let's actually start getting some capitalists in the mix. We have slaves apparently. Let's check our politics. So we are His Majesty's government. So we can appoint a ruling party, but at the same time we have free elections. So if we're ever in a spot, the royalty can take command. Right now we have wealth voting. Oh, nice! I love the song. And we have first past the post, meetings allowed, press rights are censored, trade unions are illegal, political parties non-secret ballots, no school system, no health care, no pensions, no subsidies, no safety regulations, unlimited workday, no minimum wage. Upper house is appointed. Oh, that's a little autocratic. We have quite a lot of events. La Légion étrangère. I can't speak French. Left Bank Lambert Charter. We can create the Dominion of Senegal, India, Confederation of Guyana, huh? Their confederation. I wonder what the difference of confederation is. because I was doing a test game as the British earlier to see how everything works, and I could apparently release the Kingdom of Guyana here, so that's interesting. Okay, so we start off with 2 navies. That really isn't a lot. Let's start work on building a new naval base, which now work as a state building, so you can build in the capital, which for this place in Languedoc, Languedoc, I don't know. It will be Montpellier. God, I hope I'm saying this right. If I am, please correct me. If I'm not, I mean, please correct me so I don't embarrass myself further. So let's start building a not so modern French Elan. And let's. Oh wait, I forgot. I've been. Let me check the audio because this is the first time I'm recording this, and I don't know how the audio will sound. So we'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Okay, so the beginning plan that we're gonna go for is to invade Algeria. We have 9 divisions. I mean, sorry, we have 9,000 troops stationed there, 27,000 troops stationed there, and 9,000 troops stationed there. We have a home army here, as well as Force d'Intervention. So let's move them to Toulon. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we can only transport 3. So let's start building a modern transport fleet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Let's start the game. Oh my god. What was that? Wow, okay. That's unstable. Economy's unstable. Yes. Outbreak of smallpox. Ooh. Smallpox, a highly contagious disease caused by the variola virus, killed approximately 400,000 Europeans per year at the end of the 18th century. Successful vaccination programs undertaken in the 19th and 20th centuries would eventually lead to the disease being classified as eradicated by the WHO in 1979. But that might be a small comfort to the people in that state of yours who, in 1836, suffered hard from an outbreak of exactly that, smallpox. Do whatever we can. Every life is precious. So, the Carlists are rising up in Spain. I can't actually move in there. No, okay. We have two newspapers, which is something new. So we have Le Temps. Global cooling scientists warn another ice age might be starting to as record temperatures drop from year to year. Regnosaurus. After some jaws of iguanodon were discovered, Dr. Mantell assumed his error and previously assigned a portion of a jaw to this beast and now described it as a separate species. Monocle saves plateau. Let them jump. It's a torture. If it turns out to be still, it's a torture for them. Scientists claim rapid movement of body being the correct expression of joy at a very young age. Wow, this is good. Respective yardies gained. Local man from St. Bier report having beat down many men armed with rifles in a local pub. The man claimed the assailants put themselves at disadvantage by using weapons. That's great. Fear of the Netherlands. Apparently the Netherlands fear us. War between Brazil and Persia and the Confederation of Mozambique. So the Confederation of Mozambique has been released. Interesting. They are satellite. So I guess Confederation means Her Majesty's government, or His Majesty's government in our case. So these are more Frankfurt am Main, Kingdom of North Angola, bridge collapse, beautiful female form. Reader discretion advised. Female waist and hip sizes are apparently at an all-time minimum and maximum respectively. Continued on page 5. Oh wow, that's great. Letter to the editor. The reader calls attention to the careless ferry pilots putting lives at passengers at risk with their reckless full-speed driving and risky maneuvers. Well, it must be a slow news day. Okay, let's get out of that lag. So let's see what's happening with the world so far. Nothing, as the game just started a month ago. Oh, we actually are in red. New ships under construction will exceed the supply limit by 10. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's end one of these. Oh, yeah, we're gonna exceed the supply limit by 6. Arc de Triomphe. Commissioned by Napoleon Bonaparte, was unveiled in 1836 after 30 years of building. Inspired by the triumphal arches of the Romans, the monument displays scenes from the French Revolutionary War and Napoleon's successes. Wonderful. We have this army ready on standby. Let's start justifying a conquest against the against the Algerians. They're anti-war, so let's switch over to a legitimist. Also, apparently we can lower taxes enough. Okay. Actually, that also gives control of our economy, which is apparently needed to be expanded. Let's expand these. Wow, now that needs to be expanded quite a lot. We can create a state in Saint Pierre. Should be over here. I will create you. Okay. Because we're producing loads of coal, so once clean coal gets... What am I talking about? I just ended a sentence without starting it. I meant to say, I went for clean coal because we're producing quite a lot of coal, and we can produce even more of it and become a grand exporter. An age of liberalism. While Napoleon and his armies have been defeated, the fundamental ideas of the French Revolution have not been. In Germany, the old crowns of the Holy Roman Empire have been wrought to naught, and the feudal contracts of the old replaced by Napoleonic civil codes. Everywhere in Europe, its coffee houses and universities, the ideas of liberalism, political reform, and freedom of speech, and the rights of people, rather than of monarchs, are proving again the old proverb that there is no stopping an idea whose time has come. Minorities long yoked under crowns and scepters are waking up to the realization that fate is theirs to make, and across faraway oceans the riches of Africa and Asia beckon. As the dust settles on Waterloo, Europe stands again at the beginning of a new era, an age of liberalism. And we can bring the two Sicilies in our sphere of influence. Hot. Actually, never mind. We can't actually do that. Nice. Actually, let's start forming an alliance with them. And let's keep our influence with them at a max. We're in alliance with the Spanish already, okay? Papal States have entered our alliance, which is good. We've just finished building our last ship. So let's merge these all together. Oops. We are 1 point above. Our ship suffered 9% penalty for supply. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Well, actually, I'm not really sorry. Let's move these guys over there. Move these guys. As soon as these guys... There we go. Move them over. Can we not move them? This is 9. We can carry 6. Oh, man. Well, you guys, how about you go over there? Because apparently we can't do this with the force d'intervention. And we lost speed. So let's move these guys to Alsace-Lorraine. Let's move these guys to Cambrai. Let's move these guys to Verdun. And all of our armies should be in place. Well, in a defensive stance against these aggressors, wherever they may be. Still no newspapers. Nice. Blast. Let's check our budget. We're making loads of money, so we should probably try to raise taxes on education. Oh my god! What? Projected daily balance is 8,000, but we're making 286. Spare no effort in leaving local farmers. Let them indicate. Spare no effort. This must be a bug. I will probably reload if that continues to happen. Whoa! Oh my god, that's insane. Gazette de France, and there's an example of the new newspapers for each ideology, as we have a reactionist government. Oh wow, this is interesting. The picture actually changed to more imperial looking. Bolivia goes to war. Stated reason for this unlawful should not stand. The former sergeant commented. The fears of Portugal. The recent reference to Portuguese existence of Chile relations with Spain at the editor to conclusion. Yada yada yada. Dead Souls released in Russia. Critics claim it is too difficult. Nice. Damsel brutally murdered. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Nice job. This is ridiculous. This is actually really scaring me because... Merge them. Let's bring these guys over here. Chamber of Commerce protests. Chamber of Commerce of one of our states has lodged an angry protest with local government, complaining that the government's economic policy of economic interventionism harms local business by distorting the fundamental logic of the free market. Inspired by Enlightenment publications on free trade and laissez-faire by the French physiocrats and Scottish Enlightenment, the Chamber of Commerce demands that the government policy change and that they left alone to conduct business in the manners which they see fit. If their demands are not met, they are to raise the issue to the national level. All pups in Burgoyne become 5% more level, or I refuse to submit to the political demands by these entrenched elites. I refuse. Legitimist. So they must be a legitimate government. Nice. Pro-military. Will you look at that? Two Sicilies. Welcome to the coalition. Boom. Still losing population from that. Nearly done with clean coal. Oh nice, Algerian menace. As everyone knows, Algeria is out to get us. It's only a matter of time before they launch an unprovoked attack. So it is only reasonable that we take steps to preemptively defend ourselves. As luck would have it, a report detailing their nefarious schemes has usually been leaked to the press, and the public have rallied to our cause. They're coming right for us. So we have a quite large liberal stronghold in the upper house. We may end up having to force a reform. And even more growth. I can mobilize 106. Louis Napoleon in Switzerland. The surroundings in the Alps are no threat to us. Potato famine debated. Let them say in Parliament. Jacobin uprising. Blast. Verdammt. We are importing loads of tea and fruit and liquor. In fact, we need lots of... Actually, let's start influencing the #1 output. This blah blah. They come right force again. Nice. Good luck. I'm having good luck here. And I say that, and it was never discovered. Wait, no, actually, it was discovered because I have infamy. As soon as we build these armies, we'll get to it. Let's start building some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Crassier! Let's over that to 7 actually. As we only have 6 ships to transport. In fact, let's transfer over some clipper transports. Let's get them to Toulon. Quite a large... Well, apparently we do not reach our naval supply limit, which I'm assuming this is because I haven't finished this naval base here. I'm pretty sure after this I will grow. And the Belgians have... Interesting. The Belgians have managed to occupy the Luxembourg. Brazil has started to mobilize the reserves. Interesting. Very interesting. The Ottoman Empire has Moldavia, Wallachia, and let's work on socialism. Moldavia, Wallachia, Serbia, and I believe that's it. Yeah, and they're still at war with Tripoli because they apparently cannot control the rebels. Yeah, that's going well for the Tripolitanians, Tripoli. These guys. I don't know their adjective. I'm an imbecile. Let's merge these navies together. And in fact, I almost forgot to set a rally point at Toulon. Actually, I can build some railroads. And I have the money for it as well. Let's check our infrastructure. Not too good, really. Oh, shit! I clicked fort, not railroad. Oh, God. That is embarrassing. Let's start building a line of railroads to Toulon. There we go. Also, that's probably really not how it works. Actually, you should go by the amount of... Let's actually start investing in some of these guys. The armies are being built. The railroads are being expanded, but not built yet. It's gonna take me about 2 years. I have reached a influence point for the United States of Central America. We have a war justification for a humiliation against... I mean, the Papal States are trying to humiliate Lucca. Okay. Dutch restoration of order to the Belgian provinces. How's that working out for you? Negative 20%. Nice. The Ottoman Empire still trying to annex Tripoli. I wonder how that's going. Surprisingly well. Prioritize USCA. Please. Send me all your fruit, Mr. Central American. The British appeared to have released Colombia. Flemish. There are Flemish people living there, and Spanish people living here as well. That is quite interesting. There's Spanish there. There's Spanish there as well. I wonder if the national culture of Colombia is Spanish. Nope, it's Anglo-Canadian. Now that's something hilarious. That there are Spanish people living on the west coast of Britland. Let's see, who's living in Los Angeles right at this point? I live around this area. So, there's about 2.97 thousand people living there. Not bad. Texas revolt has been historically won by the Americans. And I can create a state in French Guiana. Such a voice will be heard in all of France. Please do. Colonial province. Pshaw. Yes. We have quite the presence here. We can also, once again, increase our influence with the United States of Central America. Actually, I'm quite curious. I'm very curious, actually. The red station. 63,000 people living in San Salvador. Interesting. And a new newspaper has arrived. Gazette de France. War between Netherlands and Belgium. On 17th of February, 1836, Netherlands announced that a state of war now exists between them and Belgium. Foreign Minister... yada. May God have mercy on them all. Unitarianism in America. Second Great Awakening. Prices rise. In the last 36 months, the price of machine parts have steadily risen. Interesting. Portuguese-Austrian relations, are they high? What? Let them hold their little rally. What is this? This is... Oh, the AI just... Oh, God. That looks horrible. An absolute monarchy. Kingdom of North Angola. Are they Portuguese? No, they are African minor. Also, they're not a satellite. I mean, so they're not a dominion. These are satellites. Treaties on economics. Certainly, this is designed to exploit the working classes. And here we go. There's a movement for abolitionism, but there is a huge movement for suffragism. You know what? We might want to outlaw slavery first. Yeah, there you go. And we pissed off the Jacobites. Oh, man. This is not good. Oh, shit. Hopefully with all that consciousness, we'll be able to force through another reform. Preferably one that would be... Oh, new newspaper. War between Spain and Morocco. Demand Taza. Kingman research completed. Have recently completed experimental railroad. Nice. Prussian insults. Prussian scepter. Persian foreign minister slapped our ambassador. Our minister for foreign affairs said that savages and cads govern in Prussia, and that sooner the wretches are rooted out, the better. Ho ho ho! Prussia, please, do go on. We will meet you on the field of battle, if you would so rather have it. Oh, great. I just realized I totally forgot about this war. And I lost the Casus Belli. Oh my god. What is the matter with me? Oh my god. Holy shit. That was just horrible. I had a Casus Belli on them and I totally forgot. Oh, and I wasted all that and I got infamy for nothing. Oh shit!